Hello everyone, a very good evening friends. As we step into this book session, I would like to take an opportunity to remember our 4 pillars of PSSM: meditation, vegetarianism, swadhyaya, that is self-study through reading, and the Sajjana Sangatya, that is a company of wise and like-minded people. These principles always help us to stay on the right path in our lives. I also want to express my heartfelt gratitude to our Brahmarshi Pitambi Patriji and my mentor Master, who introduced me to meditation and helped me to gain awareness on the importance of these pillars. And I extend my deep appreciation and thankfulness to the wonderful platform of Meditation Magic. This helps us, which is helping us to stay consistent in practicing these principles as a group, always surrounded by a high energy. So every week we are having a wonderful book session to enhance our knowledge and gain wisdom, and this is going very progressively from long time. In my view, like reading books is incredibly powerful. It's like a divine weapon, much like the astras for gods, something they can recall and use in challenging times, like Brahmastra. That's a powerful astra, like they can just call and use it. Similarly, the wonderful books, what the knowledge they give, we gain, which helps us with its wisdom. We can use that wisdom in difficult times. Just that wisdom comes to us, flashes us in our difficult times to navigate through challenges. That happened to me many times. So as you know, today's book session is Jonathan Livingston Seagull. It's a story of a seagull bird. It is just a small book and easily readable with just 5 chapters. I just want to show the initial, what we say, the screen of the book. So if you can see, this is the initial page of the book. This is written by Richard Bach, and it's very famous and inspired millions of people. And let's enter into the story. I want to take you on a journey of this book, and not just through as a story, but through as an experience that can change the way we see the life. Jonathan Livingston Seagull, it's written by Richard Bach, that we have seen in the front page. And it is just not about just a bird, but it's about all of us. It's about that deep part of us that wants more than just getting by. Like it's about passion, purpose, and breaking free from limits. Like what we have, the limiting beliefs, breaking it. These books helps to breaking it. And this book is published in 1970 and became an instant classic. And it's a short but powerful that tells the story of a seagull who refuses to live an ordinary life. Instead of just flying to find food like the rest of his flock, this special bird dreams of mastering flight itself. This book serves as a metaphor for personal growth, like pushing past boundaries and finding deeper meaning in life. These books, we can see after understanding the story of the life of Jonathan Livingston. So this book has 5 chapters, each carrying a deep spiritual meaning that relates to our personal growth. So chapter 1 name is Breaking Free from the Ordinary. Jonathan Livingston Seagull is a different bird from other birds in his flock. While most seagulls just focus on survival, they use their flight skills only for survival, just to catch the fish from the seashore. But Jonathan is very obsessed with mastering flight and enhancing his flying skills. He practices tirelessly throughout the day, from morning to evening, trying new moves, flying faster and soaring higher than any other seagull. But the flock doesn't understand him. They tell him to stop wasting time and stick to normal. Just fly for food. Why are you flying like that? They continuously ask questions and objects him for doing that. Eventually, Jonathan is being banished for being different from the flock. The head of the flock banished him. If we relate this chapter to our real life, it happens to us. Like many people do their jobs just for survival, but how many truly pursue their passion and strive for excellence? So we make it as a routine instead of breaking it and going beyond. Most of the people just be in the comfort zone, like the flock birds. If you see in the perception of Jonathan, when we dream big and go beyond expectations, we often face resistance. People tell us to be practical, to follow the crowd. But Jonathan's story reminds us growth happens when we break free from imposed limitations. And I'm not bothered about enlightenment. Yeah. The second chapter is the pain of rejection and the beauty of freedom. As Jonathan got banished from his group and family and flock, he was so hurt, and he could feel the pain of rejection from the flock that he has got raised up. Even his family doesn't support his passion, but instead of giving up, he embraces his freedom. He uses that full time to practice his flight skills and do a mastery in his practice. With full strength, he practiced new flight techniques fearlessly and learned different types of flights, like going very high and going just above the sea level and doing miraculous wing expansions. He practiced a lot, though he got banished and got hurt, but he followed his passion. In this chapter, if we read this chapter, we could see how persistently he practiced the flying skills, how passionate he was with his mastering his flying skills. So when we relate this chapter to our real life, many of us fear stepping away from the normal path because of this rejection from society or family, or and thinking that we are abnormal. But sometimes the pain of rejection is the price for true freedom. When we come out of that zone and become free, we will find endless opportunities. Like, for example, think about someone who leaves a secure job to follow their passion. Maybe they were working as a software engineer or some other a routine job, but their interest is to become like an artist or entrepreneur or a traveler. And at first they might feel uncertain or judged. Why you have just left your job because of this, because you have already a comfort job, and people continuously comment. But as they grow into their new path, they often find fulfillment beyond imagination. They find the purpose of their life. So these are the two chapters that we have discussed till now. And the third chapter is meeting the higher self. The chapter name is Meeting the Higher Self. Just when Jonathan feels completely alone, he was just doing practices, he meets two extraordinary seagulls. They fly effortlessly, gliding with pure freedom. Jonathan wondered to see them, their flying skills. They have seen Jonathan's dedication and taken him to a place where seagulls have mastered flight beyond limits. There, the group of seagulls are fully mastered in the flights. There he could see the power of seagulls who mastered their flights, and he was amazed to see such seagulls that he has never seen in his own flock. He was in that mindset that seagulls cannot fly over this, but he has passion to fly over the limits. But now he could see that group of flock where they mastered the flight skills which he was trying to attain. Here we can see a truth. When we push past limits, we attract the right mentors who guides us forward. See, when we leave the pushing back things, when we move forward, then we find the right mentors. Jonathan got this opportunity. He proves that when we are ready, the universe itself brings the right teachers into our lives. Jonathan experienced this by just following his passion. he got right mentors who could train him to achieve his flight mastery skills. This has happened in the third chapter. And the chapter 4 is the realization of mastery. Jonathan trains with these wise seagulls and realizes a powerful truth. That true mastery isn't just about the skill, but it's about the belief. He learned one more wonderful fact. The more he let go of self-doubt, he used to have a self-doubt that he's different, he's not normal from the flock. That's why he couldn't achieve that skills, though he practiced so much. But after being in the new group, he understood one more fact, that to let go of the self-doubt, to go achieve that mastery skills. The more he achieves the impossible, that means letting go of self-doubt helps to achieve the impossibles. He learns that his biggest limitation was his own mind. A lesson for all of us is, like, most of the time we fail because we don't believe in ourselves. The moment we truly believe, we unlock our full potential. That happens to us all of the time, like most of the time. So few limiting beliefs, when we release, then we can see the maximum potential in it. But still we can't release the few other limiting beliefs. These can achieve with practice. That's what Jonathan 4th chapter says. This is the realization of mastery. Mastery is not about the skill, but believing your passion and removing self-doubt. And the last chapter is 5th chapter, returning as a teacher. Returning as a teacher, after mastering flight, Jonathan does something amazing. He returned to his old flock. Even though they once rejected him and abandoned him, he wants to share his knowledge to them. He finds young seagulls eager to learn and teaches them to get free from those limiting beliefs. This is a powerful message. Like, true success isn't just about personal growth, but it's about helping others rise too. So knowledge and wisdom grow when shared. This is what Jonathan's 5th chapter says. So he followed his unique passion, and though abandoned, he continuously used that other time also for more practice, and then find the right mentor, learned good skills from them, and mastered and understood the fact of releasing the self-belief. And after achieving the mastery, he again came back to his flock to teach. This is the complete summary of Jonathan Livingston. Let's see a few lessons we can apply these lessons into our lives. Jonathan Livingston Seagull's journey teaches us valuable life lessons. Like, first is embrace your uniqueness. So everyone is unique, right? Don't fear being different. Your uniqueness is your strength. How Jonathan, being unique among his flock, made him outstanding. And the second lesson is break free from limits. Like society, family, or even our own minds can create limits. Just push past them. And overcome the third lesson is overcome fear of failure. Failure is just a step toward mastery. Just keep practicing. Failures are stepping stones to success. So those who gives up is a failure, but those who continuously practice, though they fail, but they're in the path of the success. This is what the third lesson that we can map to our lives. And fourth one is like finding the right mentors. Surround yourself with people who uplift and guide you. So whenever the student is ready, the master comes to you. This is what our Patriji also says. So surround yourself with people who uplift and guide you, not who downgrade you or who keeps you pushing down. And the fifth lesson is believe in yourself. Your belief shapes your reality. That is what, right? So you're the creator of your own destiny. That is what Seth Wisdom says. So here also, your belief shapes your reality. Remove the self-doubt and trust yourself and keep going. And finally, give back. True success isn't just personal growth, it's helping others to grow too. So this book is a reminder that life is about more than just surviving. It's about soaring, means raising high. It's about realizing our potential and daring to go beyond our expectations. Jonathan's journey is all of ours. It's a journey of anyone who dares to dream bigger, push limits, and live fully. So I ask you to find what's your flight? What's the thing you have been told is impossible? Who told you that you can't achieve more? Jonathan Livingston Seagull reminds us that the only real limits are the ones we believe in. So just break all the limiting beliefs and spread your wings. It's time to believe in yourself with the true belief, consistent practice, and perseverance to reach the top and become experts in our fields. This is the story of Jonathan Livingston Seagull, one that can inspire us all to rise higher. Thank you so much for the opportunity.